Green flag is in the air. With that, Zach Madrid has just been crowned your 2019 Arizona IMCA Modified Champion, as well as your Arizona Speedway Track Champion. But he's going to be looking to win tonight's main event. But here comes Chas Baca Jr. wanting to spoil that parade. As they race off of turn number 4, it's going to be Madrid down low. Chas Baca has raced his way up to that second spot on the outside. Still has Kelsey Foley, second place in points, right behind her boo, Zach Madrid. As they come off of turn number 2, it's going to be Zach Madrid, Chas Baca, Kelsey Foley. Right now being challenged by Tyler Meckel for that third spot. All 4 of those drivers up there in the top 4 have main event wins this year at Arizona Speedways, as Cream rising to the top here in tonight's 20-lap main event. It's still Madrid out front, but Baca with a strong run off of turn number 2. Going to try to pull up side by side, can't quite do it. Madrid still working out low line. Meckel, he's past Kelsey Foley for third. Now Baca going to follow the tire tracks of Zach Madrid through turns 3 and 4. Zach Madrid, Chas Baca Jr. going to be side by side off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Madrid down low, Baca up top. Tyler Meckel still in the mix as well. Working the top line right now, trying to roll in these top 2 as Baca goes by Madrid for the lead. Chas Baca Jr., the man out front now. Zach Madrid going to try to fight back on the inside. Can't quite do anything with him off of turn number 2. Baca able to pull away by about 4 car lengths now down the back straightaway off of turn 2. There's a couple of cars getting the mix. Looks like the 56 of Norman Upton, as the 85T of Minks goes around, along with the number 6 of Eric Sitter. So yellow flag will fly here with 4 laps down, 16 to go. Green flag's in the air, 16 laps to go in tonight's main event. And Zach Madrid trying to throw the slider at the 75 JR. Chas Baca Jr. couldn't quite get it done. He goes up the racetrack. Meckel now going to put the pressure on the 5 of Madrid. Madrid on the top side of the racetrack. Meckel down low as they come off of turn number 4. Baca right now has pulled away by about 10 car lengths, but the battle is on. Second on back is Don Irvin right now in the mix. He's in that 5th spot trying to take 4th away from Kelsey Foley as Zach Madrid gets the car dialed in once again there on the top side of the racetrack. He pulls away from Tyler Meckel, who makes contact with the 44K of Kelsey Foley. Meckel looked like his car lost a lot of momentum off of turn number 2. Foley nowhere to go. Got right into the back bumper of the 71 AZ of Meckel. As Don Irvin goes past Kelsey Foley, Tony Martin trying to do the same, that 292. Tony Martin down to the inside. First time we've seen Tony Martin in a modified here at Arizona Speedway this year, here in 2019. Right now, having a pretty good run in that 292 machine. Has that thing booted and suited here for tonight's main event. Right now, trying to race Kelsey Foley for 5th. As Zach Madrid in 2nd. Chas Baca Jr., the man out front, about 15 car lengths separates those 2 drivers, with Tyler Meckel in the 3rd spot, Don Irvin in 4th, 5th is Kelsey Foley, but here comes Tony Martin, Roy Poland, and Bubba Stafford. Now we'll be side by side for that 5th spot as Tony Martin dips the nose down low in that 292 machine underneath the 44K of Kelsey Foley. Tony Martin has that low line working for him as he's able to get past Kelsey Foley. Couldn't quite clear, had the groove up top, but Foley fighting back on the outside. Going to try to make it side by side off of turn number 4. Martin couldn't quite clear the 44K off of 4. Once again, though, looks to be clear here as I come off of turn number 2. Foley with such a strong run using the top side of the racetrack. Martin once again tries to slam the door, but Kelsey Foley beating the door down, saying not yet. Right now, trying to hold into that 5th place position. They're still side by side going into turn number 1. As they go into turn number 1, still Martin down low with Foley up top. Roy Poling up there as well as Chase Al still on the racetrack going through turns 1 and 2. Now Kelsey Foley will come back and clear the 292 machine of Tony Martin as Chas Baca Jr. already into turn number 1. Zach Madrid trying to roll in, has cut the lead down just a smidge, but the laps are winding down. Here's we're just past the halfway point. Here in tonight's race, when they come back to the stripe, it will be 8 laps to go in tonight's main event. 8 laps left for Chas Baca Jr. Right now, those leaders right now just out on a rail. We'll see what happens when Baca catches up to the tail end of the field as Dale Livers as last car on the lead lap with Chuck Gronke and Wes Minks. We'll see what line Baca decides to use. He's been riding the top side of the racetrack, ripping the fence. this entire main event. We'll see what he has to do here as Dylan Liver's Edge right now working the bottom side, so it looks like the line will be there for Chaz Baca Jr. as they go into turn at number 1. He's going to look to the outside of Dylan Liver's Edge, trying to put him one lap down. As we got a spin, Sean Stacy brings up the yellow flag in turn number 4. Green flag back in the air, 7 laps to go. And Zach Madrid clears Tyler Meckel. Can he throw the slide job? Well, no, he can't. He's going to follow the tire tracks of the 75 JR Baca. Off at turn number 2, Baca, though, going to stretch the lead out to about 3 car lengths into turn number 3. Everybody ripping the lip here in this IMCA modified main event. So they come off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, back into turn number 1. And it's still Baca by 3 car lengths over Zach Madrid. Meckel in the 4th spot, Don Irvin Meckel in the 3rd spot, Don Irvin in 4th. Kelsey Foley rounding out your top 5. And Chaz Baca Jr. back in his own zip code here. As he comes to the stripe, it will be 4 laps to go for the driver of the 75 JR. As your 2019 champion rides 2nd. Zach Madrid in the 5M. Tyler Meckel, main event winner this year, in 3rd. 4th, Don Irvin having a great run here tonight. That number 1 machine with Kelsey Foley in 5th. Tony Martin in 6th. Bubba Stafford 7th. 8th is Roy Poling. 9th, John Morris. Jimmy Mills rounds out your top 10 in the 16. Norman Upton 11th. Eric Center 12th. Chuck Gronke 13th. As the field works off a turn at number 4, it will be 2 laps to go for Chaz Baca Jr. Right now, you know, Zach Madrid has to be hoping for a yellow flag to fly, see if he can get one more shot at the driver of that 75 JR. As they come to the line off of turn number 4, Jimmy Mills might bring out the yellow flag. He does bounce off the wall, but we stay green as the white flag flies for Chaz Baca Jr. He'll lead him off of turn number 2, using the high line, off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Into turn at number 3, one final time, off turn number 4. Chaz Baca Jr. will win tonight's main event, but the man in 2nd is the man of the hour. Zach Madrid will win 2019 IMCA Arizona Modified Championship, as well as the Arizona Speedway Track Championship.
He can hear you make some noise, Chaz Baca Jr.
And Dad comes over here to check some tires, actually, not congratulate his son. Chaz, man, another main event win here at Arizona Speedway. Man, if you would have ran the full year, could be crowning you champion here tonight.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't get the car till May. That's okay, though. I mean, Lance built me one hell of a race car. I can't thank Lance and MRT Race Cars enough for giving me such a great car.
Yeah, talk about that main event. Had to work your way up through middle of the pack there tonight. The top line was the line of choice. You were the only one up there to start the main event off. By the time this thing ended, you had 15 cars up there on the top with you. And then you have a late race restart, and there were 7 laps to go. What goes through your mind? Seeing that Zach Madrid already tried to throw a slide job on you, were you surprised he went to the top side there for that restart?
Yeah, I could hear him say that he chose the top, and I was like, well, that means we're all training around the top. So I figured as long as I held the top and stayed smooth, I should be okay. And that was really just through my mind on the yellow was just stay smooth, just keep it rolling nice and smooth, and I should be okay. But I mean, I gotta thank everybody that helps me out. My dad, my cousin, my girlfriend over here, my family and friends all up in the stands that support me. Jonah for keeping this track going and the way he does. All the fans for coming out. Fodder Electric, Happy Home Realtor, Bats Warehouse, Donhagen Trucking, Moss Mods and Rods, Platzer Graphics, Schaefer's Racing Oil, Rips Napa. It's just everybody that helps me. Trail Transmission, these guys are all great.
Well, this is Chaz Baca Jr., main event winner once again here at Arizona Speedway.
We're going to take him down in front, too. Okay.
As we'll get Zach Madrid up here. 2019 IMCA Arizona Modified Champion, as well as the track champion here at Arizona Speedway, as this is the final race for the IMCA Modifieds here in 2019, man. Track championship, know you want to get that win big time, man. What was going through your mind on those last restarts? You chose the top there and not the bottom side. I thought you were going to throw another slide job on him.
Yeah, I thought about it, but the first one was sketchy enough, so I just tucked in line, took what we got. It wasn't too bad, though. Single file around the top, it was fun, though.
Hey, man, second place run here tonight, but overall 2019 champion in the state of Arizona, as well as Arizona Speedway. It's got to feel good.
Yeah, it feels great. I got to thank all my sponsors, Sunoco Race Fuels, EMD Wraps, GAT Racing, MDM Accounting, F. Susan McGinnis, Attorney at Law, WSM Auctioneers, DDI Equipment Sales, Nick Gann, Lexus, Kelsey, and all of them for coming out every race and helping, and it's been fun. Hopefully we'll try again next year, but in a sprint car again.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know we'll probably see you back out here in 2019 in a sprint car coming up here in the next few months.
Yeah, we'll get back in the Pat Fly car and see what we can do in that deal.
All right, Zach Madrid, your 2019 champion.